today's video is going to be about keeping the spice in your marriage. We got we got this topic from one of our subscribers, and I promised her that I would definitely talk to him about it and have a video out. So here we go. First, I would just like to start by saying we're in no way marriage. What do you call it?
What?
Professionals.
Yeah.
These are just things that work for us that we do. So I would have to say one of the things that help us keep the spice in our marriage is making sure that we find time for each other. No matter how busy we get, we just try to set aside time just to kind of pamper each other and spoil each other and just do like little things like that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, it is pretty hard with my work schedule and stuff, but I mean, you still find time to do it, but I guess that's what really helps us, but that's really it. So next time.
Yeah, it could just be like little things like just taking some quiet time away, like if you guys have kids or anything like that, just maybe having them gone for a couple hours in the evening and just take the time to just maybe have a nice shower together and light a little candle and just play some mood music and give each other a nice little massage or anything like that. That could help. And for people that are out there, like, you know, like on their TTC journey, like make sure that you don't let that be the make or break of you guys' marriage. We are TTC, so like one of the promises I made to myself was like, I'm not gonna let this like bring tension into our marriage because it's just something that's gonna end up happening on its own. So you don't want to be like one of those women that's like constantly tracking stuff and being like, okay, today's the day that I'm ovulating, this is my peak ovulation, we need to have sex at this time, because then you're gonna end up just having sex just to make a baby.
Yeah, and then for guys, that's not gonna it's not gonna be like the best experience ever. Like that's gonna make us sort of like stress out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm glad that she doesn't do that. So.
Yeah, so I mean, because you don't want to end up just having sex just to make a baby. It just takes away like the specialness of it, because like sex isn't just sex. You guys should just be like making love. It's definitely something that helps you guys grow like emotionally together. When you aren't sleeping with your partner, you have an emotional tie, and that's just a special time for you guys to just get to bond sexually and emotionally, and it's like you guys feel each other's vibes through that time. So you don't want it to just be like a, all right, let's get this job done type of situation. Another thing that we do, we haven't been married long, but we have been together almost 5 years. And I would have to say, like, one thing that we have stayed consistent with is date nights. Yeah, date nights definitely help. Like I said, set aside that time or that day or a few hours or whatever you have to do, just maybe go to a movie or go out to dinner. You don't
or video game nights and stuff like that.
We do like
game nights, stuff like that.
Yeah, we do game night, movie night, just like quality time. It doesn't matter. You guys don't have to be like sipping wine and on a yacht or anything like that. Like you can have low key quality time with each other, but I would say date nights help a lot, just, you know, even just to take a load off of him, because like when we got married, I became a stay-at-home wife, so he's the one that has to work and, you know, be the sole provider and stuff, so he needs that relaxation time. He doesn't want to come home and just feel stressed out, so sometimes just getting out the house and having a nice night out and a nice dinner, that can just, you know, relax him a lot. And after that, I'll maybe just like give him a nice rub down and then we have sexy time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it's the little things that can just help you de-stress. And another thing, let's see. I'm a really shy person. So for the first time, like over the holiday season, I was like, I'm gonna spice things up. I'm gonna order some lingerie and be a little outside of the box, because that is not my personality. And for those people out there that are really shy, you're kind of just like, how the hell am I going to do this? Like, that's what I was thinking in my brain. Like, okay, I picked up the lingerie. I got it. Like, how is the presentation going to go? Like, I thought I was going to screw it up. Like,
She didn't.
I still get so nervous around him, and like all I want to do is like make him happy, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I'm gonna screw this up. He's gonna be like, what the hell is this? Like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I was literally like on the internet, like how to set the mood, like what to do, like just little things. Like, you can get yourself some lingerie and just like have fun with it. Eventually I'll take my own words to heart. Maybe not yet. I'm still like, I don't know. I'll get over it. Maybe when we get a little bit older, but right now I'm just fine with not doing that type of stuff. How did you feel about that situation?
I mean, it was perfect for me.
Yeah, he liked it. He was like,
yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
like I had a silk robe and everything, and had my lingerie underneath, and I was just like, well, you can come into the bedroom when you're ready. He was like sitting at the bar working on his mod or something.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. It was either working on my mod or making that video game or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was building an app.
I was making building an app, and I was like, man, I'm really trying to finish this app right now. What she got planned up, and then I was like, okay, this is worth it.
Yeah, he came into the bedroom, and I had like string lights like lined around the floor. I had a candle going and the music going, and then like he was like, are you gonna take it off? And I was like, you can take it off for me. Like, I was like
just like that.
I had to I don't know. I was just like, okay, you need to get the bad girl out of you. Like, come on, bring her out. And he was just like, okay. And then he just like took the robe off, he pulled the string, and he was like, oh shit. And I was like, like, I was so nervous, and then I was just like, can we just get to it? And then in my head I was like, I don't understand why people buy lingerie. They're gonna have it ripped off of them like immediately. Yeah. Like, what is the point? Oh my gosh.
I'll grab his toy.
Yeah, Ace is with us, so he's like being a big distraction, biting us and stuff. He's going through teething. Let's see if I can think of any other things to spice up your marriage. Can you think of anything else?
No, that was really it.
I don't want this to be a short video.
If it's a short video, it's a short video. But that's all I could think of.
What things do you do for me to spice things up?
The same thing, just the massages and stuff like that, trying to stress you out.
No, if I'm sad, you may come home with like little
That
things.
is true, yeah. Sometimes, like, I'll be at work and then she'll be like, oh, I'm not feeling good or something like that. So I, of course, hit up the store, get some roses, something like that. Bring it home.
Yeah, like our first month of TTC, I don't know. I just thought that I was going to get pregnant instantly. And when Aunt Flo came around the corner, I went into automatic depression mode. I went into our other bedroom, which is going to be the baby's room, and I just like sat on the floor in the corner and like cried. I called my mom and we were talking about it, and like it was just like a big thing. And he just came home with like my favorite Talenti ice cream and some flowers, and he just made everything better. So just little gestures to show your spouse that you still care, that helps a lot too, because you don't want to let life get into the way and then you're just like, oh, suck it up, like it'll happen when it happens. Like, I'm so happy he's not like that, because that would be a big strain on our marriage. So
but yeah, that ice cream, that's a good look. That's Talenti, something serious.
Yeah, caramel cookie crunch.
Yep,
that's the best one. I mean, all in all, even if you guys find everything to do that you think is right for spicing up your marriage, I would say, like, if you don't have a good, strong foundation, which for us is God because we're Christians, like, if you don't have that, then your marriage is not gonna be, like, as successful anyways. You know, with a lot of prayer and just talks with God and making sure that you have that strong relationship and strong foundation with Him, that's definitely going to be the sole builder of a successful marriage, I would say. And, you know, making sure you cut that time out for God, because, you know, if you're serving Him correctly and doing what you need to do, He will make sure that He is going to guard your marriage, no doubt. And I feel like there's something else that I want to say too, but I can't think of it.
I don't know. Ace got to say something.
What do you have to say about keeping the spice in your marriage?
What do you have to say?
What you got to say?
He's like, I don't want to be on camera.
He likes looking at himself. His ears perked.
He's like, is that myself?
But yeah, so definitely prayer and God coupled with just, you know, setting aside. Making sure your communication is well, because a lack of communication can definitely put a strain on the marriage. You guys just start getting irritated with each other because you're feeling like you're just missing something. So, I mean, it's baby steps. There's definitely different steps that you need to take to make sure that your marriage is at its best that it can be, and to have that long lasting forever marriage. Like, another thing that keeps us going is like our sense of role models that we have around us. A lot of, like, my mom and my dad, they aren't together anymore, but they have a great friendship, and they never like try to tell me that, you know, like, they still give me good advice even though they're not together. And just seeing that they have a friendship before they have a relationship and things like that, they'll always have that bond because they had me. But his parents have been together for how many years?
Too many.
Too many years. Like, probably
they've been together for like a long time.
Like 35 years, I want to say.
Yeah,
something like that. They got married young
crazy.
too. So, yeah. I mean, and then like his godparents, my godparents, just like aunts and uncles. So we have a lot of motivation and role models around us to show us, you know, what a good marriage looks like. If we ever need anybody to talk to, they're there. If we ever just, you know, just need a mirror to look in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're just like, oh, times are rough, I doubt I can put up with him for forever. Like, hey, look at his parents.
Yeah, for real.
They started dating like in high school and then got married.
After high school and then
yeah. So we kind of followed that. Like, we were in courtship at 15 and 16.
Yeah, theirs was a lot later than that, but yeah, we started that way earlier.
Yeah, we started it way earlier, but
way earlier.
He was just like second month of us dating, because we were already friends. Like I said, we had that friendship foundation before the relationship. We have been best friends for 17 years and going to school together and going to church together as little people and elementary and middle school. So by the time we were 15 and 16 and in courtship, he was just like second month, I love you. And I was like, you what? You love me?
You what now?
Yeah, what is this? And I just kind of told him, like, I'm not going to say I love you until I feel it. Like, we're young, so I'm not just going to say I love you like that. Maybe around like the 6th month or so, I was ready to say it. And he supported and respected my decision and all that. So that was really helpful. And so I keep having roadblocks in my brain because of Ace. He keeps biting me.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to say. So, you know, we went through courtship through high school and all that. And then he had told me, you know, I know that you're the person that I want to mother my children and to be with forever. The only person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I was like, Mom, like, what in the world? And she was like, hey, these young men, they know. Like, you know, they know. And I was just like, okay. So she was like, you can't tell him how he feels. If he says he wants to be with you forever, then he wants to be with you forever, and you're the one. And here we are now. And, you know, he proposed to me when I was a freshman in college, and that was it. Now, Here we are, and we're just working on building our family and staying in prayer and getting stronger and stronger each day. So
it's been fun.
It's really been a
fun.
really fun journey. Yeah, definitely. And since like we did things so traditional, probably because of our faith background, as far as like being a Christian couple and stuff like that, like we didn't get to have like sleepovers and stuff when we were teenagers and all that type of nonsense. And
except for that one time that we got snowed in.
Yeah, we got snowed in, but that was
fun.
The only reason that our parents let me like stay over his house, was because they were like, well, we don't want her to be snowed in by herself, because I'm an only child and my mom works and stuff. So that was a way to get to have our first sleepover. But like, we didn't get to do that. We didn't get to move in and live with each other before marriage and stuff. So like taking that step to marriage and then getting our own house and like getting to have our own car together and just working towards a second car. Because like before we got married, we both had our own cars, we both had our own jobs, and we were just doing things on our own. So becoming blended and turning into a one person pretty much like has been just a really fun journey. And like I can't wait to see like what other things we're blessed with and opportunities and just family wise and stuff. Like it's been such a fun ride so far. Like, there are ups and downs. We're not perfect, but I mean, we're human, so it is
Yeah.
what it is. Like, at the end of the day, like, I know that I wouldn't want to be with anybody else besides him. Like,
And that's the same for me. So
yeah. So I guess that's pretty much our things for spicing up our marriage and keeping the flame in your love life. Thank you guys so much for all of you guys' support. Once again, we love it and we appreciate it. And also, don't forget to comment below any other video topics you would like to see from us, any tags or anything like that. We'll definitely do our best to try to get the video out for you guys. Like I said, this was yesterday that I got a comment on the video that I had posted and got a video request, and so now we're putting it out for you. So I try to, you know, do things fast paced, and I tried to grab him because today's Sunday and he works tomorrow, so pretty much I wouldn't, if I didn't do it today, we wouldn't do it until next week. So I'd rather do it now than later on. So tell all your friends, subscribe, thumbs up, and all of that. All right, thanks guys.
all right.
Bye.
Bye.